Alright guys, so welcome to the channel. I'm John. We're playing Bloodborne. We're just sort of like, I don't really want to play any of the other games, so this is what happens. We just play Bloodborne. We are at a location here called Byrgenwerth. Byrgenwerth is a college, or was a college at some point. And we're gonna go there and fuck shit up. Okay, I think we're fine to just go. We don't really have anything left to do here in the Hunter's Dream. We don't have any souls. We don't really have anything to spend on anything. So we're just going to do it. So Byrgenwerth is a very short area. We're going to cruise right through it. And then after we cruise through it, we'll decide what we want to do. So the enemies, oh, it's a little loud. The enemies here do frenzy damage. Not really anything else. So it's not really that hard, to be perfectly honest with you guys. There's another dude over here. Just kind of a couple of dodges, so we should be able to kill him before he tries to do it again. That's fine. We get some bullets from him, whatever. It doesn't matter. As long as that frenzy meter doesn't get to the end. If it gets to the end, we will die. And you need a sedative in order to get rid of it. Here's another one. I tried to dodge, but I didn't. So this might sort of get us closer. But it's never gonna, it's not, this isn't gonna, we're not gonna get frenzied from him. So over here, there's a dude right there. He's kind of a flaky dude. He's got a shit ton of hit points, as you can see. I'm barely doing anything. We just want to mind our stamina and do things right until he's dead. And then he'll give us some bullets. And we'll get this, which I can't remember what it is. Arcane Lake. That is a rune, and I have no idea what that rune does. Alright, so down here, there's Ram. That's the boss. So you see the moon. So cool. And the reflection down there, that's where the boss is. So up here, when I say that, by the way, I always mean above my character's head. So you look up there, there are two dudes up there. The same dudes that, like, want to, you know, inflict frenzy on me. Alright, so evidently they don't care. I didn't have to do that. Alright, they're dead. They're not too difficult. It's just that when they do the frenzy damage, and if they both do the frenzy damage, then, you know, you're just totally fucked. Just don't even bother. This dude shoots fireballs, man. So just go here. And get outside that thing, because they spew some weird shit. And just do this. Alright, well, okay, so he did some damage to me. And when he dies, he gives us a good 1,400 souls. And sometimes they actually give us, you know, a drop, which, you know, you're fighting sort of a big dude. You would expect you to get something out of it, but we don't. There's one more dude here. So if you remember, we need Titanite chunks. In fact, I don't think they're called Titanite. Bloodstone chunks. Oh, we got 5 sedatives. That's so good. So we want to equip those into some slot here. We'll probably do it like here, because we're going to be coming across people who do the frenzy a lot. And we don't like that. Do fire paper here. We'll do bolt paper here. Where's the fire paper? And we'll go here and we'll do the bolt hunter's marked, warp back. Okay. There is a hunter in here who's actually pretty difficult. They use a Call Beyond, which is a arcane spell that, well, and that's a shortcut that I just opened. The arcane spell is tough. It's hard to get away from it, so we want to somehow kill that NPC hunter. Pearl Slug is for Chalice Dungeons. And she's right there. And she hasn't noticed me yet, but she will. And she's got the threaded cane as well. There it is. And if you don't get away from that, you die. If you can get her, but you need to do that a lot. Oh, shit. And she's got numbing mist, too. Alright. That was a good one. I think we pretty much got her. And then I said that it only takes a Call Beyond to totally fuck everything up. Jesus. Jeez. Oh my god. Alright, let's give her a shot again. We should have been able to beat her, but I don't know how she survived, but she did. She's got that too, which is totally something that we can block. It's kind of crazy because you can like I thought we had that. Okay, we're gonna go back here. Alright, one is pretty good. As long as she doesn't do Call Beyond, we're fine. Yes. So she's a tad difficult. As you can see, we've used kind of a lot of blood echo pots. What are they called? I don't know what they're called in this game. I can't remember anymore. But we killed her. And there's nothing else down here. By the way, this is the college. This is a shortcut of sorts. Who cares? Right? Because we already did it. And there is the boss. And we can summon this guy too, because I think we're still wearing the impurity rune. And we'll be doing that. There is nothing wrong with summoning NPCs in Bloodborne. Bloodborne puts you at a big disadvantage for a lot of areas. And if you have to summon somebody to help you, don't feel like you're like being a pussy at it or something. Oh no. Oh no. You do you, boo. We got the lunarium key or whatever the fuck. That's how to get to the boss. And right up here, there's one more dude. Which is really weird because they don't do any damage to you anywhere else, really, except for this particular one. And I don't think we get empty phantasma shell. This is for you guys who are investing in arcane. I think, wait, is that the one, is that the thing that, it might be the thing that allows us to take arcane dust and transform it into something else? I know that sounds really vague. Let's see. Is it here? No. It's certainly not here. This is all ingredients. The Phantasma Shell, Beckoning Silence, Madman Frenzy, Tiny Monocular. So it's not here. Right? Sedative, Antidote, Pacifica's Blood. And we already looked there. Well, I don't know where it is. So, suffice it to say, it's something that we're not going to be using. But we only have 15 souls, and we're done with the entire area of Byrgenwerth. If you guys can believe it, that's the truth. By the way, if you're going through these games, this is the lore. When the red moon hangs low between the lines, whatever. See how there's like a little thing here? Sometimes they're on the ground. Sometimes they're in a bookshelf like that. But we're not doing anything with that. I mean, it's lore. You guys can look at it and say, oh yeah, okay. That's cool. Wait, I didn't mean to go out here. You can be like, hey, yeah, that's cool. I want to, you know, hear about the lore and whatever. But it's really, really fucking cryptic. Man, it just is. That's not... no, it's here. I thought that was the fucking lampy. No. Alright. So we're going to spend these souls and then we'll be back at Rom. Alright, so this is Rom. So let me tell you guys about Rom. Rom is a spider boss, but he's not really a spider boss. He's like this like blue blob, okay? And he summons all these little spiders, actual spiders, around him to protect him. And you can kill all those little dudes, okay, if you want to. And then focus on Rom. You get 2 or 3, 5 hits in, 6 hits in. Rom disappears, appears somewhere else on the map. All new spiders drop down, and now you have to fight all the fucking spiders again and Rom. And the problem with that is that after the first part of it, the first phase when Rom disappears, he'll have a power, an arcane power, to drop arcane I don't know what you want to call it, things on you. Okay, so we can do two things. We can play it really, really safe and just try to kill the spiders and then attack Rom. And then as soon as we attack Rom and he disappears because he takes a certain amount of damage and he reappears somewhere else, kill the spiders again and then hit Rom again until he disappears and appears somewhere else. We can do that, or we can do my way, which is just fucking kill them, and who gives a shit about the spiders? There's a problem with that. They hit really hard. But that's what we're going to do. We're going to summon 2 people, and we're going to fucking do that. And then we won't have to worry about fuck all. We can only summon 1. Alright. Alright. And it's Hendrik. And I like Henrik because Henrik is good for Bolt. Okay. So here's the deal. This is Master Willem. And see, he's going to show us where the boss is right over there. We have to jump off with a leap of faith. So I watched a thing that on the YouTubes that showed a dude who went and looked at the Bloodborne code or something and found that Master Willem was actually a boss early on. By the way, we can hit him, and when he dies, we get a madman's knowledge. No, we get eye. Okay, another room. So the point is that he was a boss in at some iteration of this game. Henrik is waiting for me. Here we go. This is what we're doing, man. We're doing it the hard way, the fast way. We just need to make good dodges, and we'll be fine. It's not really going to happen, but it could. Oh, that's not really what I wanted to do. I want to do this. No, this is not really what I want to do. I want to do... I can't do anything when I do that. Okay. So as you can see, we took a bunch off of him, but now he's over here. And Old Hunter Hendrik, you see how he's launching things at Old Hunter Hendrik? We just need to make some good dodges here. Henrik, well, he's dead now. Bolt is what we want. Again, heal up. So those are those arcane blast thingies I was telling you guys about, but look at all these fucking things, man. see if we can try to find a way in. That's not good. Let's do this. Run. Okay. See if we can get in here. Oh boy. That didn't really work. There's so many of these spiders. It's hard to, like, get something, get a way in. Well, that was close. Alright, we defeated Rom, but if we get out, we won't die. Okay, so that was nerve-wracking, to say the least. We got, okay, so Rom is a major boss. Now, we talked about that in the last episode. What does that mean? The Bloodstarved Beast, the Dark Beast Pearl, the Cleric Beast, those are all bosses, but major. They're not major bosses. Father Gascoigne, Vicar Amelia, Rom, those are major bosses. What happens when you kill a major boss? The world changes. So new passageways open up and things like that. It's not to say that you don't get stuff from killing a non-major boss, because you do. Incidentally, here is Murgo, I think. She had a baby. I don't completely understand this part, but that's fine. Just a cutscene. We hear Murgo's baby, and we need to help Murgo's baby. Okay. Murgo and Murgo's baby. Also, something of note. Let me move my guy down here. Also of note, am I too far over? I might be too far over. Okay, there. Murgo has a wet nurse. Okay. And Murgo's wet nurse is a boss. Ritual secret broken, seek the nightmare unborn. Okay, so we didn't go here before because I knew better, but that's an Amidala. Amidala. And there is the way through, right there. But we're not doing that because we have 25,000 souls. So we might get 2 levels out of this. We're not even going to bother with it. Oh, shit. I didn't mean to do that. I meant to do this. We're going back. We're going back to the Hunter's Dream. The Hunter's Dream. We can't. This is fucking bullshit. Okay. Let's see if we can get through without getting Amidala'd. Amidala will try to grab you. And it's not good, Precious, because we don't have a Tonsil Stone. This is the Unseen Village. See these dudes appearing out of the ground? They will never stop coming. They will always just respawn. Unless you kill the bell-ringing woman that controls them. Really, all we want to get right here is a bonfire. We just need a bonfire. And there it is. In the form of a lamp. Okay, so we made it. So we killed Rom the vacuous spider? Kinda not really a spider. Rom really kinda wasn't a spider, but okay. We can't fortify. We need 3 chunks, and we only have 1, which we got from the, if you guys remember in the last episode, we were in a stupid forest. Okay. Repair our weapon. Did we get any blood gems? I do not think we got any blood gems. You just go through here, you press down on the D-pad till you see something blue appear where it's red. And there's nothing. No. And here, no. We didn't get anything. Okay, fine. We're not going to worry about that. We're going to go down. Well, first we're going to go over here and buy some shit. Because we have 14 insight. And we want 9. So we'll buy 2 of those. And we'll buy 3 of these. And now we're at 9. So we're good. If your insight is over 10, weird things spawn. So
Welcome home, good
I like
hunter.
to stay underneath 10.
What is it you desire?
The game is hard enough as it is.
Very well, let me...
So we can pass some levels. Let's see how many here. Just 1. This does 2 more damage in skill. See, this actually increases our skill point by 1, and the scaling on the weapon tells us that equals 2 more damage. And I explained scaling in the episode before the last episode. It's a very long, drawn-out explanation, but I think I did pretty good at it. So we might go with, let's go with endurance to 25. Endurance to 25 is pretty good. She's still kind of loud. Okay. So we have 9,000 souls left. We're going to spend them because if we die, who cares? We'll buy some blood vials. And now that Rom is dead, things change. What does that mean? Let's go and talk to the dude who was turning into a beast. We've advanced the game, therefore his thing is his like dialogue is going to change somehow, and he's now a beast. So somewhere in this whole thing, we missed Plumhark. We missed the ability to get the tonsil stone, and I don't know what happened there. I don't know what happened there. I just don't, because I wanted to get the tonsil stone. I don't know what I did in the game in order to make it so that we couldn't, because we kept going back to NPCs after we did stuff to see if they would give us the tonsil stone. What the tonsil stone does is it allows us to, you saw that Amidala when we just beat that boss. We saw the Amidala up in the on the top part there. Well, the tonsil stone allows us to go up to that entrance, get caught by the Amidala, and survive that, and then the Amidala teleports us somewhere. But now if we go there, he'll just kill us. Because we don't have the tonsil stone. But the way is open, so we don't even need that anymore. But I'm wondering why we weren't able to do it to begin with. Moonside Lake, where we just killed the boss. Yargul Unseen Village. Okay, so this is rather difficult. I'm not sure if there are any bloodstone chunks here, but I'm going to get a refill. And we'll be right back. You guys won't even know any time went by. Alright, so Yargul Unseen Village. All of the dudes here regenerate or come back to life. until we kill the bell ringing woman in the area who's summoning them, or who has a tether to their soul, or whatever you want to say. Incidentally, I want to go over here. Oh, we got a chunk. That's so good. We need one more chunk. Okay, so there's a dude there. Can we go down here? I want to see if there's a way to get another chunk. Oh shit, dude. Come on. So there'll be those dudes, and we can't do anything about them. They'll always come back to life, and we can't do anything with that. Okay. Alright, so we need to go back up. And how do we get there? We can see dolls everywhere. They're everywhere. Alright, so now we're back up, and now we have to look at that $1 right there. We need to get by these guys. So we saw the bell ringing woman right here. So that essentially wipes out all those dudes. All those dudes who are here, they only need one hit to die. Their like strength is not good right now. Okay, damn blood gem, that actually might be good. Alright, this brings us back around. But we're not so concerned about that as we are about getting to the next area, which is right over here. And as you can see, there are two ways. There's a way there, and there's a locked way there. This doorway we are going to open, but it's the same thing. There's a bell ringing woman and there's some dudes. So we need to run around and kill the bell ringing woman, and then we can worry about the dudes. Okay, hold on. Okay, so we got through there to where the bell ringing woman is, and now we're going to kill her. So they're all like severely weakened at that point. And we can grab some stuff. There's a couple of things here. Cold frenzy blood, which is great because those are souls. In like a little nice neat little package. Mm-hmm. Give me something. No? Okay, that's fine. We'll kill this guy. And one of the nice things about this is we're going to be able to... If you guys remember, there was a shortcut right there. And we came through here. So if we go around, we can open that shortcut. And then we don't have to deal with this again if we die. And we might die. It's just how the game goes. I mean, people are really good at this game and they don't die, but that's not me, man. So we want to go over here and then out here. Is there anything up there? Let's just go and look just to see I don't think there is. No, there's nothing here. Okay. So we'll go out down here, and then... Incidentally, the boss for this is called the One Reborn. And he's not terribly difficult. But... Alright, there's two ways to go. If we go that way, there's a bunch of women who have the ability to regenerate. Or we can go up here and kill the regenerator. And we can get a bloodstone chunk in the process. Alright, that's not the right way to go. We actually have to go this way. So she'll come back. And she'll come back. And we have a little bit of time before they do. To kill the... Oh, and I know where they are. It's not where we are. So the bell ringing woman is up here. Right down here. And how do you figure out where this is? Fuck if I know. And there she is. They still hit hard. But now they're dead. We get some quicksilver bullets for it, and we don't have to worry about people coming back to life. And incidentally, this is a really important thing, but right here is the Upper Cathedral Ward key. And if you guys remember when we went in the Cathedral Ward to the door on the right, all the way to the top, and then, you know, up the top of the tower, there was a door that was locked. And now we can open it. We'll heal up. There's a dude here that will for sure kill us. And I think that is it. This chest is a tiny Trinatrix, I think. I don't know how to say that, but we don't ever use that weapon. It's a bolt weapon. Alright. So I'm not sure if that is the bell ringing woman that we need to kill for this area. Oh, they're not here. If they're not here, this is where they all congregate. Look at that amygdala. It's like, come on, boo. Come on, boo. Come get me. And I'm not. Oh no, I'm not. We're going to just try to get through. So the object here is we're going to run down. There's going to be an amygdala shooting lasers at us. We're going to run to the right, and we're going to get to a bonfire. I think. I mean, that's what we're going to try to do. There's the laser. See, but they just come back, man. So we need to be able to run. Alright, let's go, man. Let's go. We died. Alright, looks like I made it through. Barely. And we got a bonfire. So, we did... I don't know how we made it through that, but we fucking did. And that's fine. If you guys notice where we are, we're above the area in Hyperion Jail. If that's how you say that, Hyperion Jail. Alright, so we're going to go back and we're going to pass a level. Alright, we're in the Yagul Chapel, and I don't know if that's how you say it. It doesn't matter. It doesn't matter. You know what I'm talking about. Alright, we're right here, and we see that there's some shit down there. And we made it here through there. They're the bitches who are trying to kill us. Not today. Alright, so this area here is all about just getting through. There's an area here with a dude. And they just keep... Oh, well, okay. We fell down. Run. Grab this. And run. And open this. And if you guys remember... Oh shit, they're here. Where the fuck did that dog come from? So that's fine and all. They come back, right? Whatever. This was the bonfire that we had before. It's incredibly cool. And there's a dude down there. And in fact, there are 3 of them. And do we need to kill them? Nope. We don't. We do not. So we went this way before. And there were pigs here, if you guys remember. Well, there are no pigs anymore. There are grotesque dudes. There's nothing over there. I thought there might have been a shiny, but there's a bell ringing woman who's bringing those guys to life. Obviously. And she's up here. Alright, she's gone. Which means the other dudes can't, like, repop. Which is good. Alright, so there's this area here which has some stuff. As you guys remember, there was there were dogs over there before, but now there aren't. Something else is there. And over here, there's that thing in the middle, but if you hit it, you, like, take half your life in burn damage. And then right down there, where my hat is the boss. That is the one Reborn. But there's a simpler way to get there. If we go here... Is there anything back here? No. So before, when we were here, there was no way through that. But now there is. Teleport. So there are some Titanite chunks, or whatever they're called in this game. Chunk of some sort. And I'm not sure that we did that correctly. I'm wondering whether we missed one. All right, so we are here now, and before we were over past the chapel right there, and we teleported to here and then ran across and down. Okay. Now there's a way down here, and we can get by these dudes. Without any damage. And we're going to rush to the boss, which, by the way, I'm going to change this out. Because this boss is like, fire is a good thing against them. So we're gonna worry about all the other stuff later in terms of equipping the right thing for the dudes who do the frenzy damage. But right here, we just want to get through that archway. There's a dude we can summon here. I don't believe this summon actually helps us that much, but that's fine. Here we go. The one Reborn. This is a optional boss, I think. It's not really that cool or anything. The cutscene is. You saw the witches with the bells? Okay, that gives you an idea that, hey, there are witches with bells. This looks like just a sad lot here. So we're going to want to use extendo mode on our weapon. And kill them bitches, because they're there. So, oh shitballs, what the fuck? So you see how they're throwing shit like at my guy? Defector Antal, who's diligently trying to do something down there, even though he has no chance in hell of doing anything. They take 3 hits to kill, but you don't want to kill them such that they land on the area below and stay alive, because then it's just really hard to do anything about it. Okay, the one Reborn. Here we go. We did the pre-stuff, and now we are going to do the good stuff. Okay, that worked out great. Now, it's a wonky boss. It's very wonky. All right, so we're We are at the One Reborn part where we killed all the witches on the top. What? Alright, so we're in it already to win it, hopefully. I'm missing. Bullshit. Okay, so that's not good. We want to go up here, otherwise we'll die. And hopefully Andal will stay alive. He didn't. I think he died. Oh no, he did die. I don't know how he's able to stay alive and I cannot. Well, this is good. I think Andal's dead. Oh my god, did I die? I didn't die. I didn't die. See that badness right there? All right. Andal did his duty. He helped me draw aggro. Yellow backbone. This is to get into another challenge dungeon. Oh yeah. Oh yeah. So that's the entire thing right there. So the majority of these bosses are, the rewards aren't just souls, but to get reagents or mats, materials, that you need to get into the challenge dungeons. There's a lot of challenge dungeons. And incidentally, what I was trying to say before, which I didn't get out, was we saw Virgo. She's actually a boss in the final chalice dungeon. Spoiler alert. Yeah. Okay, the One Reborn is dead. Here we go. Where do we go? I know where we go. Do you know where we go? Lecture building, floor number 1. There's 2. So we got that. We're going to go back. We're going to spend our souls. All right, guys. We did Rom, the vacuous spider, and we did the One Reborn. And now we're going to be going into the lecture hall. If I remember right, it's not incredibly large area, and then there's some PvP stuff. So we'll see how that goes. I hope you guys enjoyed this. Please subscribe. This is just sort of like, you know, rando shit. See you soon.